you winners, and welcome to another Winning Wednesday. Now, I don't really have points for this because it's just a quick update video pretty much for the week. And what happened this last live stream was Event Zero. So the last two live streams have been Event Zero, only Event Zero. And I apologize for that for anyone who wasn't interested, but it seemed like a lot of you were. And for something I already played on Twitch and then played on the channel, like re-uploaded them. A lot of you still watched the uploaded ones too, which was really cool. Thank you so much for tolerating my frame rate issues. Now, I didn't know this, but the first live stream, the first 2 hours, which would be the first two parts on YouTube, were frame rate issue hell a little bit. It wasn't that bad because no one really said anything, but I mean, it was too much for me. As someone who makes content, I'm like, this is terrible. Then on Saturday, when I tried to live stream with you guys, it took a half hour for us to figure out how to fix frame rate, and then my mouth was super delayed. So I would rather have my dialogue be desynced from my face than have the frame rate issues. And the reason that is because then I can at least fix it for YouTube's. So part 3 and 4 and the ending and stuff, that's all perfect on YouTube because I was able to resync it and it was fine. But on Twitch, it's still fucked up to hell with at least the desync. And then the first stream being the frame rate issue. So this game's not the best optimized. It's not optimized well, is what I mean. But it's amazing. Like, if you guys haven't seen Event Zero yet, it's really good. Now, I know there's a lot of me fucking around or reading chat when you guys can't see chat, and I might try to soon find a way to kind of embed chat into the video, like have it overlaid, so that way you guys can see what other people are saying at the same time, have it transparent or whatnot, so that way it's not too confusing, since I do tend to upload every single one of the live streams, or most of them. There are a few things where I won't need to put the chat over it, like certain games, like if I'm doing the ending to a game, just to have it on record. So for example, like when I did the Dead by Daylight Nurse gameplay, or when I did the Inside alternate ending, stuff like that, those are going to be primarily focused on that, and I want to just upload that without the chat. I try to also take away donations in those videos if I remember, just to make it a little more clean for YouTube, since it's me. I'm like, oh, well, I might as well talk to you guys while I have to replay part of the game real quick. So, because fuck, I'd rather talk to you guys than sit alone in my office trying to play this game again. So, but Event Zero was totally worth it. And again, like, thank you so much for everyone for watching, and thank you so much to John for rating me. Not that he's gonna watch this, but he rated me, so like a huge amount of people flooded. Like, I think about 400 at max happened at once, and that was really cool. And then like about 300 stayed for quite a while, and then it dropped down at the end when we were trying to figure out what ending should we do, because there's multiple endings. That ended up dropping down to 100, but I was still like, that's better than the 20 that I started with, so thank you guys, especially after a half hour of technical issues. Hopefully that doesn't happen with any other game. I put it back to the previous settings if you guys were there during the technical issues, and the reason I did was because the desync hurts me so bad, and I will only deal with it if there's frame rate issues. If the game does not have frame rate issues, I'm not going to worry about it, because whenever we play Rocket League or Dead by Daylight, I've never had those issues, so I'm not going to worry about it. But as for this weekend, I haven't decided the day. I'm thinking Sunday, possibly, for live streaming. I don't know what game yet. I don't know if something's coming out, and it'll be a surprise, kind of like with Event Zero, or if I might be doing multiplayer. I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided, but I will make a video announcing what day and time, as always. So look forward to that. And then I do got to talk with Kita soon to talk about when we might live stream a movie, and what movie or show, depending on what we do. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know if we'll make it in time by the end of September, but at least we'll plan something for October. It's been a pretty busy month trying to catch up with all that backlog for the wedding, and then for when Recreator 5 visited. So I'm trying to catch up, but I'm also trying to not have you guys suffer, because the next thing I'm going to bring up is the playthroughs that I'm doing. A lot of you are like, and I'm just not going to watch Seasons After Fall, which I totally get. I've been trying to at least cut it down where I'm lost And a lot of them have been, I cut down a lot of these from 50-minute, 1 hour long video, minute videos to 25-minute videos. So I'm cutting a lot out that you guys aren't seeing me getting lost, but there's one more part left, and then we're done with Seasons After Fall, so you guys don't have to see it anymore. It's exactly 10 parts. Satisfies my OCD. It's fantastic. And then Event Zero is done being uploaded, and I know those were hour long each, but I just wanted to get it out, and it was a live stream, so I wasn't as worried, but I didn't want to throw 2 hour long at you, so I just kind of did a happy medium. But otherwise, I'm just trying to find some short games, because I know a lot of you are going back to school, or a lot of you have full-time work and can only watch shorter videos, and I'd rather do shorter videos and have 2 a day if I can, but at least have the one, because it seems like a lot of you, if it's a long video or it's beginning to be a series, tend to get a little turned off from that, and I get that, especially for those of you starting up school again, whether it be college or whether it be high school or even middle school for some of you. But I totally get that you guys don't have that much time, so I'm trying to accommodate for that, but also satisfy those of you that do have a lot of time on your hands, hence why there's still the streams, hence why there's, I'll still upload them even after I'm done streaming, and hence why I did do Seasons After Fall anyway, because I was like, fuck it, I really like this game. There will be the few games that I do that too. Otherwise, I'm trying to also get some short, interesting games, kind of get some games in the spotlight that haven't received much love, and then maybe some that have received a lot of love. Just, we'll see. But I am trying to at least change it up so I'm not falling into one category necessarily, but I know that's also what's hurting me. So I am curious from you guys, though, if you guys can let me know what interests you most that I play. I think I've asked this before, but I just want another update since after I've hit 5,000, because I think I asked this back at 3,000. And it was, what do you prefer to see me play, whether it be story-driven, adventure, visual novel, which no one tends to watch those Twine games, the horror or puzzle games or what have you, or multiplayer games. But I can, when it comes to collabing with other YouTubers, that's a little harder, but doing live streams with you guys is easier. Because I can get enough of you, whereas getting YouTubers together all on the same page, especially with my schedule since I have full-time work and then friends and family, it gets a little more hard or difficult for everyone to collab with me. I try, but I know that I tend to be the difficult one in timing. So let me know what you guys like to see, and I'll try and gear a little bit more towards that, but I'm still going to obviously have some variety, because that's what I like. I like different things just like everyone else, and I don't want to end up hating what I do because it's solely focused in one area, but I also I want you guys to be excited for the thing that's coming up next. And I know some of you are pure horror, some of you are pure adventure, so I'm just kind of curious to get a feel for what you guys like again. Just curious on if it's changed at all, because last time I asked, everyone said, oh, adventure, I love it when you do story driven and when you do horror and adventure, I love everything you play. I'm like, that's awesome. Okay, then I guess I should just keep doing what I'm doing. This is pretty much how it turned out. I'm just curious if it's still the same, or if some people saw me from somebody else's channel, or if someone saw me from the Solitude video and you prefer mental health games. Although those tend to blow up for me randomly down the line. They don't tend to blow up right away. And I also don't know where to find more. So again, if you guys find mental health issue games, I would love to play them, because I do like to bring to light those kind of discussions and inform people on what exists other than them. So, and I know I've said that before, but just reiterating. But yeah, let me know what you guys are interested in. Otherwise, pretty much nothing has really been going on in my life other than trying to live stream and record. I did have the Game Wisp private live stream, and that was super fun. We played some Spore, and I played some weird ass game. I don't remember what it was called. It was something like No Time to Explain. It was weird. I was bad. Real bad. But yeah, if you guys are interested in that, I'll put Game Wisp down. I'm thinking about making them a little on the cheaper side, so that way more people have the opportunity to participate. So it's not I feel bad, it's just the 2 or 3 that there are for each respective area. So if I could make it a little bit less to make it easier for more people to be able to experience and enjoy, the private live streams and the Discord server, specific 2 hours of the month I take out to be on a Discord call with you guys to make sure that I'm spending time with you guys. Those tend to be a little bit more because I have to take time out separately. And if it gets to be too much of you, I'd have to split it up into two, you know what I mean? Because it would, like, two groups, it would be 2 times for me, but once for each of you, because if too many people start talking at once, it starts to become a clusterfuck. So I'd have to divide it depending on how many people go into that. So look forward to that. That is coming up, where I'm changing the prices of Game Wisp, and then I have to rearrange Patreon. I just gotta update it and see exactly what I want. I know I've been saying that for a while, but I just now realized that I want to do kind of Game Wisp too. So that should be happening actually a lot sooner, because I kind of want to beat before the next round happens. So, but I believe that's about it. I will post an announcement video. I'm always on Twitter. If you guys don't know that, it's KatFTWynn as my channel. My fake name on it, or whatever, the one that I type in is Cattering. And I tend to post updates on there if anything changes, if I have questions about anything or whatnot. But I am actually starting a positivity thing again. So I will at least be putting some gratitude or grateful things I'm grateful for probably once a day. So, and then you guys can say what you guys are grateful for too, because I love having that back and forth with you guys. But yeah, I think that's about it. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next Winning Wednesday playthrough, or whatever it is you guys watch. So keep winning, guys. Bye.